Greetings, Falcons. Welcome back. We're so excited to see you and work with you again for another school year here at Summit Middle School. Of course, my name is Dr. St. John, and I get to be the principal here at Summit. And sitting next to me is Mr. Pursley, Summit's assistant principal, and Mr. Beck, Summit's athletic director. And we are here this morning in the form of this video to, of course, welcome you back, but also highlight a few things that are really important at Summit and important for you, particularly as we launch a new school year. And right now, you're watching this video most likely in your Team Time class. And as you may know, Team Time will meet every 8-period day. And then Team Time will meet on the block days for which it's scheduled. Speaking of block days, I wanted to just take a moment here to remind folks and introduce folks officially to our modified block schedule. All 5-day weeks, we will start the week with an 8-period day. Students will go to all 8 of their classes, and teachers will see all 8 periods of their students. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we call those green days, and students will go only to their green classes as noted on their schedule. And Wednesdays and Fridays, we call those white days, and students will only go to their white day classes as noted on their schedule. And the exception on all of those block days is that students will start each day by 7:35 in their advisory classroom. And advisory is a class that we hold near and dear here at Summit. It's really an opportunity for an adult to get to know you and a smaller group of students, just for the purpose of building a tight relationship, being an adult advocate, and helping support your academic growth and part of a community here at Summit. That's through our advisory class, which will be every block day at 7:35 for approximately 50 minutes. And as you might know, advisory, we will have a monthly theme, and this month here in August is just a welcome theme. We'll also cover some ALICE protocol, which is a big part of keeping our schools safe. As we transition into September, we will focus on being organized and being accountable as a student here at Summit. And speaking of being organized and accountable, are 2 of the 4 main tenets inside what we call our SOAR philosophy here at Summit. SOAR standing for, it's an acronym, stands for Safe, Organized, Accountable, and Respectful. And it's part of a larger program called our PBIS program. PBIS stands for Positive Behavior Interventions and Supports. And I'm sure that you have noticed, whether you realize it or not, you have noticed parts of our PBIS program already here at Summit. It's a very visible program with signs in all areas of our school environment: hallways, classrooms, cafeteria, in our gymnasium, and also even in our bathrooms. We communicate to students what it means to be safe, organized, accountable, and respectful in that environment, what it means to SOAR. I want to just hit a few things: what PBIS is, why we do it, and some of the certain kinds of activities where you might most likely feel our PBIS program. So what PBIS really is, ladies and gentlemen, is that it's a profound emphasis on our shared behavior expectations. As I suggested, it's embodied by the acronym SOAR. And we will define that and teach you what it means in all areas of the school environment. And why do we have this program? We have this program because we believe that a common language for our shared behavior expectations will create an environment where it's most likely that students will have success in the area of behavior and will feel most safe and comfortable here at Summit. So I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Pursley to talk about when you might really feel some of this program.
Thanks, Dr. St. John. Welcome back, Falcons. And in addition to the signage that Dr. St. John mentioned, your teachers will be talking to you about our expectations in all different areas of the building, even outside the building, such as the school bus. So look forward to that over the next several days and then ongoing throughout the school year. In addition, Summit has what we call Falcon Feathers that all staff members in the building will utilize to recognize when students are meeting our behavior expectations. So if you're doing the right thing, keep doing the right thing, you'll be recognized by staff in the building. So what are the Falcon Feathers used for? They can be used in a couple different ways. At lunch, all 3 lunch mods, on Fridays, we have a raffle. And the raffle has a variety of prizes. One of the more popular ones is 2 pizzas for your lunch table. We also have donut parties. Sometimes there's gift cards, front of the lunch line passes, and then a variety of other things throughout the year. You can put your Falcon Feathers in the bucket, hopefully be drawn. Again, that's every other Friday, and the first one will be a week from this coming Friday. When we don't have the raffle, we have a school store. Our PTO organizes, supports our school store, where you can use your Falcon Feathers as currency and purchase a variety of things from school supplies to t-shirts to water bottles. So keep doing the right thing, making good choices, and you're likely to accumulate some Falcon Feathers that can be used in a variety of ways. This time I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Beck, and he's going to talk to you about some extracurricular opportunities.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, so as athletic director for Summit, I get to work with you when you're involved in one of the sports programs. We've got 4, what I would call 4 sports seasons: fall, winter 1, winter 2, and then the spring sports season. Fall features volleyball, football, and cross country. 6th graders cross country is one option for you in the fall to get really involved and plugged into the Falcon community right off the bat. So I'd encourage you to take a look at that. Very, very neat event that 6th graders can be a part of. Cheerleading also starts in the fall and continues into the winter. Our first winter season features basketball, girls and boys basketball. That's 7th and 8th grade only. Winter 2 then begins right around Christmas, and we kick off wrestling. And we get back from break, and we've got swimming going on as well. 6th graders, those are 2 more sports for you that you can be a part of, swimming and wrestling. And then around March, we'll get the spring sports started with our soccer teams and our track program. And 6th graders, one more time, you can do track as part of the Falcon athletic program. Over the next couple of weeks, you'll also want to watch the monitors in the cafeteria, listen to the morning announcements. A lot of our clubs will get started, and there are plenty of opportunities for you to get involved in something that happens maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, maybe every other week, after school with some of the staff in the building, featuring some special interest groups. And those are a neat way too to meet some new friends and get involved in what it means to be a Falcon. Dr. St. John, do you have some more?
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Beck.
You bet.
As I think about our time together through this video, we've hit on our PBIS program and ways for students to get involved. And we care deeply about providing an environment where you feel safe and comfortable. And it's through PBIS and getting involved outside of the normal school day in a club or a sport that it's going to make most likely you feel very good about your experience here at Summit. So welcome back, and we look forward to supporting your academic, social, and emotional growth here at Summit. Let's make it a great year.